the last beer, and this is great for the end of the day. Just getting all the pots and pans cleaned, melting some snow in there, getting the stove going. Ah, delicious beer. We've got minus 9.2 outside and currently minus 4.5 inside the tent, 4.4. So warming up now, it's 4:53. And this looks like it's going to snow tonight. But I'm not sure. I think I'm packing up in heavy snow tomorrow. Whatever. I'm going to leave tomorrow. I was going to stay one more night, but the weather, I'll check one more time, but the weather looks like it's going to take a turn for the worst, and very strong winds tomorrow evening. So I think I might just get out of here tomorrow and cut my trip short by one day. Tonight, not much, same again, same routine, sitting in the tent, cook up some dinner. I'm going to try and eat that steak tonight. We'll see how we go. I have one extra meal. Actually, I got a fair extra bit of food in there. I got some rice and some chicken curry and veggie curry, and I bought a few extra things, vegetables and stuff that I haven't even eaten. So more than I needed, but again, as I always say, better to be safe than sorry. That beer is going down very well. The last beer. I do have some whiskey. I don't want to drink too much of that tonight because it's got to be an early start tomorrow, so. Oh, I've nearly finished that. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Minus 3.5 in the tent. Okay, concentrate on getting some warmth in here. I've got to clean these pans. I'll get back to it. Well, the sun went down about an hour ago, and it's minus 11.1 outside now, and I've only got 5.4 in the tent. I've got the stove cranking, try and get the temperature up a bit. I had that beer. Shout out to Chook on that one. Thanks, Chook, for bringing those beers, brother. Fantastic. But yeah, minus 5, just 5. Well, you can't see that. 5 in the tent. Hotter up here, I'm sure. Down here, 5. Outside, minus 11.1 now. I think we're going to have a bit of a cold night. They said minus 16, so they did. So let's see how we go. Last night tonight, I've just checked the weather. Very strong wind tomorrow, so strong wind and snow. I'll be packing up right about then. I got a lot of wood for tonight, so that's a good thing. I also have a little bit of whiskey to keep me warm. Don't want to drink it all. Got to get up early. Got to get up early. Minus 11.2 now. Temperature rapidly dropping out there. Clear sky. I'll wait until we get to about 12 or so in the tent, and then I'll get some food going. I'm not really all that hungry, to tell the truth, but I've bought it out, so I might as well eat it, and we'll see how that goes. Folks, thanks for watching. I'm not going anywhere. Stop looking at yourself. Look down here. Look here. It's hard, you know. I just got to check that everything's right. Babble, babble. I'm losing the light. I think it's a cabin fever setting in. Yeah, it's a nice warmth coming off there. Hang on, let me just, I think I've got to stop it before I can turn. I'm looking there again. I've got to stop it before I can turn the camera around. Ooh, cranking warmth. I've got my down jacket on my legs at the moment because I'm an old man. Here's my wood stash for the evening. Most of that is mulberry. Mulberry? Mulberry, yep. Some there, some there. Some stuff here. Looks like it's got a little bit of moisture in it, but with the crankiness of that stove, it should be good. Yep. Doing a bit of washing up. So just boiling water in pots basically. Trying to get the oil and food off the bottom of those. Cleaned that one up. Still got to do a little bit more. Oh, that was a good last beer. I did well to hold off on that today, I must say. Minus 11.2. Inside 7.3. Not too bad. 5:53 PM. Got my fridge over there. Having a look around. Junk on the bed. Rightio. Babble on. Drying my gloves up there. Can we see anything? Hang on. Drying gloves up there. And, yes, there we go. I'm sure we can get some out of that footage. Fantastic. Okay, so here's tonight's dinner. A steak, which I then cut up and put into this pan with some mushroom and onion and carrot. The steak was seasoned with rosemary and garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and it's the chewiest thing I've ever had in my life. It's pretty chewy, but it's good. It tastes good, and it'll keep me warm tonight, so I'm going to feast on this. I've already been feasting on it, and I'm just getting that issue with the shadow again, but anyway, there we go. Meat and veggies. Yum yum. Cranking. Got a very nice fire going tonight. Just drying a few bits of wetter wood on top there. Without the spark arrestor, I took that off last night. It gets a much better draw. Much better. I had really good success with the stove tonight. Stove even. The wood stove. I've got an awesome bed of hot coals there. Bit of smoke coming out though. Just close that door. You can't see anything. Let's look up here. There's the funky shadow. The shadow. I've still got... Can you see anything? I've still got some wood left here. The funky shadow. My head torch battery is running out. But anyway, I've got some wood left there. But it's time for me to go to bed. I did drink a little bit of whiskey tonight, I must say. So going to bed now. Can't see anything. If you look at my boots, will that keep you satisfied? Wow. I just changed the batteries on my head torch. That made a bit of a difference. Okay, so I'll say what I said again. Drank a little bit of whiskey tonight. Thank you, Chook. My mate Chook came to visit me the other day. He bought me some beers. He bought me 2 bottles of whiskey. Now we have 3/4 of a bottle. The stove has been extremely good tonight. Well, since I took the spark arrestor off of the chimney, I think I've probably mentioned this before, last night, it has made a remarkable difference. We've had toasty temperatures in here tonight. up to 22, I believe, but at the moment it's 16, and not too cold outside, -9. I think it got down to about -13. Let's just check that. Yeah, -13.3 was the coldest it got. That's not that cold, really. The stove has been going very well. We've got a nice bed of coals in there at the moment, and I'm going to throw a couple more of these mulberry logs on, and this is really great. It's a very hard wood and burns hot and for a long time. I still have a bunch of wood left over there. I'm not going to use all this tonight for sure. I've got one more log on there. I'll get some light on the situation. I'll get one more log on there. I'll stash all this away. There's mostly coniferous wood here. There's a couple of bits of mulberry there. But this mulberry is fantastic. Had a good night. I actually just sat here tonight watching YouTube videos while camping. Are you crazy? There's a channel that I've just come across, and it's got nothing to do with camping or bushcraft or anything like that, and it's an Irish couple. I bought this. Those guys, they make me laugh. So yeah, why not check them out? I'll put a link below. Should I do that? No. I bought this. Possibly a link below. Gonna throw a couple more logs on the fire. Maybe one more small swig. Maybe one more small swig of whiskey. Good morning, guys. The strong winds are already kicking in. I can feel them. The forecast has moved forward from what it said last night. It wasn't supposed to get really windy until about lunchtime. I just checked then, and it's already really windy. Well, it's not too bad here at the moment. I am a little bit protected, but I'm just going to get up now. No breakfast, no emergency morning coffee, and just get out of here, pack everything up. I won't be filming any of that. Maybe just right at the end. My alarm just kicked in and stopped the recording. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let's see what we can do with the footage that I shot just with this phone here. So, as I did previously mention, I filmed all of this once before, so nothing that exciting, nothing new and exciting. Okay, I'm going to get up now. No coffee, nothing. Just get a move on, pack everything up and get out of here before the real weather hits. It doesn't seem to be snowing out there at the moment. I'm sure by the time I pack the tent down, which is always the case, then it will be snowing. Alright, quick update. I've managed to pack up everything inside the tent pretty much within half an hour, which is record time. I'm really trying to get out of here. Now I'm just going to pack up the stove, get all this wood outside, pull the tarps out, get everything on the pulk, get the tent down. It's like a race to pack up. Alright, stove time. It's quite warm. It's quite warm today. Look at 0.4 at the moment. A few tiny flakes, but very grey sky there, and that's the way the flakes are coming from. So it's coming. Although at the moment there's no wind at all, but it has been gusting quite a bit this morning. But anyway, I'm sticking to my plans. And I'm getting out of here. I can see grey, very grey. Alright, getting a move on again. Get a move on! No sooner do I stop filming than it starts to gust a little bit.
not too bad. Probably a bit of wind noise. Put my hand here. I can feel the warmth in the air, so that's not a good thing. Gusty winds are coming. Okay, again. Get a move on! Here it comes. I've got everything out of the tent. It's record pack down time so far. An hour to get everything packed up outside. I've stashed my wood back up here. Here's the 2 long poles that I use for the stove for next time. Some more wood that I harvested. My fry pan, well, one of the fry pans, everything's there. All my sleeping bag and wool blankets and everything are all tucked up in there at the moment. Now I've just got to get, I've got the stove out. Now I've just got to get this tarp out. And this is what I use on the pulk to wrap everything up as well. So now I'll get everything on there. Actually, I might pull the tent down now. Let's pull the tent down. Okay. Well, it's all packed up. It looks like more than I bought for some reason. I think it's just because I couldn't get the tent packed up as nicely as I did before I left my house. So it's all a bit bulky in there. But there we go, that's everything. A lot more than I need. As always, it's a learning experience. This is the site where the tent was. As you can see, it's very soft now from the heat from the stove. That's where I was sleeping. This is where the stove was, even after rebuilding it. Oh, it's like a skating rink here. Woohoo! After rebuilding it yesterday, putting snow back in, again, it's very, very soft. So there we go. I dumped the ashes there from the stove. And the weather's starting to come in a bit heavier now. Not too bad still, but the forecast doesn't look good. It's been getting progressively windier, and I'm glad I got everything packed up before it really starts kicking in. There we go. We're getting gusts like this every now and again. Probably a bit of wind noise there. I'll cover the mic with my hand there. Alright, not too bad still, but the wind's supposed to double. It's 9 meters per second at the moment, I think, or 7 or something, and it's supposed to get to 14 or 15, so it's pretty strong wind. I don't really want to be in amongst all these trees with that type of wind going on. 3 nights was just enough. I'll be back again next month. I might pick a different spot. I've come to this spot every time, just purely because I've got the wood stashed here, and it's got a nice view, but you know, it's a pretty big block of land, and I got other spots that I can go to that I haven't been. Some birds are coming to say goodbye. Get out of here, you noisy mother. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. Anyway, I'm waffling, babbling, waffling, waffle, waffle, babble, 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 spraying. Spray! Sorry. Spray you in the face with my bear spray. I think that's what I said. So, that's the end of the adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, because now I need 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours worth of watch time. Thanks, YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and click the thumbs up below. I think it's like. Click that like button. And comment. Thanks for watching. Follow me outdoors. I always forget how much fun it is getting out of here. It's easier coming in because mostly downhill. Going back out, lots of uphill. This thing is quite heavy. I had to cross the train track as well, and the edges of the track are quite high. And that was quite a job getting up there. Whew. Up the hill. I love it. I get about 35 steps and then that's about it. I have to stop for a minute or two. Oh, that's nice though, because it gives me time to take in the scenery. I'm starting to wonder if I should have left today, because the wind has totally died down. You know, if I'd stayed there it would be blowing a gale now. It's been fun. Whew. Well, I've made it back to my car, and there's a little bit of snow from a couple of days, not much, so that's good. It took me about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes to pull all of this out. Ah, why do I do this again? That's right, I love it. Back to civilization. Alright, I'm driving out now, and the wind has actually started picking up quite a bit. So I'm kind of glad I left when I did. I'm sad I left when I did. I'm glad I'm sad when I left when I did. Wish I could speak. So anyway, thanks again for joining me, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully. I'm looking out my back window now. I'm pretty glad I did leave. There's a big storm coming in. Very strong wind. It's blizzardy, quite blizzardy out there. I've got the window closed at the moment, but so you can hear what I'm saying, let's open up and have a look. I'll cover the mic there. I'm not sure if it's doing anything, but yeah, crazy storm. Very strong wind. Yeah, kind of glad I pulled the plug. Craziness out there today. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please click the thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That is a great thing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.